Cause I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big...
Alright, it's Impact TV, myself, DJ Akademiks, the Scholar. I got the man, Mr. Tone Trump in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through, homie.
Oh, man, winners respect winners. I'm glad to be here with you.
Man, I appreciate you coming through. We got to just go to the elephant in the room. I mean, how in the hell did the kid from West Philly that nobody wanted to end up in the biggest movie, the biggest movie franchise?
From where? Because you said that so beautifully. I got to make you say.
Well, I said
not from Philly, but from where?
From West Philly. The kid from West Philly ended up in the biggest movie franchise ever.
Biggest movie of the year, best movie of the year. Yeah, absolutely.
How'd you stumble into that?
Well, you know, I'm Muslim, so everything I give all praise to Allah, all my blessings. And second, the director Ryan Coogler, who's the new superstar in Hollywood as far as directing, young African American who did Fruitville Station. He was a fan of my music and a fan of my brand and my wave. And when he went to go write the movie, he said he had to write me in. Said he couldn't do it, a Philly movie without having me involved. And it's a blessing. So I'm just, I thank Ryan every day. Of course, I thank my Lord every day. And the rest is history. It's opened up a lot of doors for me on the movie scene. I'm about to be on the set of my next movie in about 2 weeks, inshallah. So, you seen the movie, right?
So of course I seen the movie.
Yeah, I'm looking great.
I seen you take an L in there too.
I took a big win. Everybody keeps trying to take an L.
You took a win.
If people know what I got paid to fake get hit, man. Oh man, God is great.
Well, I tell you this, they did set the movie up to it's gonna be like a sequel. I mean, is you coming back and you gonna get a rematch at that, or is it gonna be peace and cool in it?
Ain't no peace and cool when somebody swing on you in your own town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm looking for Baby Creed. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for him. So, part 2, God willing, if they make that happen, which I think they should, and the world think they should, they saying they will, I got to come back and get my fade. You know
and I tell you this, you had the slickest line, and I want to know, was that the ghost right, or was that in the script? You want to get a VIP pass next to your pops?
And on everything I love, one of the dope things about Ryan was, him being a fan of Tone Trump. He let me.
So he let you.
I was being made. So
do whatever you
right.
So
So I pretty much, 90% of the things I said in the movie, he was just like, yo, what would you say right there? He sent me the script, but then when we got on set, it was so natural. And getting, my first movie, I'm working with 2 of the best young actors in Hollywood, with Tessa Thomas, who's extremely gifted, and Michael B. Jordan, who's, arguably the Denzel with the young generation. So it's like I had to be on point, and I wanted to make it true to Philadelphia, true to West Philly, and true to Tone Trump. So I had to talk crazy to him, He backstage, and, you see how I insinuated how I knew his girl, because, she from Philly in the movie, Bianca, and if you're from Philly and you as pretty as she is in the movie, you definitely know Tone Trump. So, I had to, talk that talk.
Yeah, I definitely got to say, they did capture the essence of Philadelphia.
Right.
And, with that, Philadelphia, you actually spoke about it earlier, about you being a Muslim.
Absolutely.
Philadelphia has to be probably equivalent to Mecca when it comes to the nation.
Well, I'm glad.
Because it's the biggest city in America.
I'm glad you said that. Me and my brother Ronitty on the building with me, we adopted a new name. We call it Philistine. When you think about Afghanistan and you think Pakistan, and, that's the land of, and we the land of Philly, so we call it Philistine, and we making a positive spin on it. We the one of the only cities that been bombed by our own city. When I talk about people listening, if you Google the move bombing and see, a city where the city bombed the whole community of black people, and the constant violence and the lack, the poor school system. We trying to just uplift our people and teach the young people, like, it's about love, it's about honor, it's about respect, it's about respecting your elders and moving in a way that we can move almost like a tribe, because we are a tribe. You know what I'm saying? And we are a land of people that we got to make them respect us. We got to police our communities. If 2 young brothers is fighting, the cops pull up, it should be a brother like me to be there and say, yo, we got this, they cool. And nobody get shot, nobody get hurt. If little girls just walking to school, they should be able to go to school with nobody harassing them, flirting on them. None of that. It should be an honor code brought back, and that's what we're doing with the whole Philistine movement. We're not going to let nobody make it a negative thing. We're going to tell y'all this is super positive, and it's about uplifting, giving job skills to the young boys. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around me creating their own business so we can create jobs. God willing, inshallah. So that's what we working on. So when we not even repping Philly no more, quote unquote, we repping Philistine. So that's dope that you bring that up.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not a Muslim me, but I do respect it. And I see Muslims, y'all do handle a lot of things in house.
Right.
Like it's really not all over the place. When y'all, when you say somebody say they got Muslim security, oh man, you might not want to touch. You might not want to trust that. Touch that door. I ain't gonna test that one. And I will tell you this:
98% of the industry got Muslim security. Believe it or not, I've been around a lot of some. You think about the who's who. Most of them have believers holding them down, and that say a lot right there.
And is that why? Why do you? Or I ask you, why do you think the city of Philadelphia is taken to the nation so strong?
For one, we believe that everything is the cut of a law, which means everything it was already written. So that's the first thing. A law already written for me to be from a place. That's the most beautiful thing about Philadelphia. When I tour, when I travel, even me thinking about moving as of late, the one thing I know I'm gonna miss the most is the deen, which is our religion. You know what I mean? Muslims, there's 1 billion Muslims worldwide. You can't. I was on tour in Vancouver, Canada. Everywhere I went, I seen Muslims. So don't get me wrong. DC, there's a lot of Muslims out here. When I'm out here, I'm with brothers. But Philadelphia is really
like a
Philadelphia. No. It was a time where our police commissioner was Muslim. You could walk in the masjid and you got guys from the streets praying in the same ranks with the police commissioner, bus drivers, and I love that about our city. But I feel like it's just been for years and years and years. Like you said, the nation. Early when the nation was around, that was a lot based in Philadelphia. I'm not a part of that. I'm a Sunni Muslim, but what I mean, like it's been around forever and ever and ever. So I just think it's just a blessing and it was written. That's why it's Philistine.
Yeah. So with me being from Baltimore, I mean, they always say Philly and Baltimore is like two mirror cities. Like the cities look alike, we act the same, and we all get along from the dirt bikes to everything. And I mean, when we had our situation early last year with the whole Freddie Gray, you looked to CNN, you looked at the news, the first city to stand up in the streets, marching, doing everything that they could do was Philly.
Right.
And I mean, I'm sure, I don't know for sure, but I mean, you were out there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so how was that experience in Philly on your side?
One thing I will say is, I want to send my prayers and my condolences to Freddie Gray family, because that one really touched me. Not to say that all the incidents don't touch me, but like you said, Baltimore is like another Philly. I get a lot of money in Baltimore. I've been going out there for years, and I felt, like we all felt like Freddie Gray. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to go to Baltimore right then, because I started feeling like, me being an entertainer, I started feeling like a lot of dudes was getting like camera ops, and Allah knows best. But I didn't want to look like that. So me and my brother Mossberg and actually my son Talib, we actually marched in Philly, just to be a part of it. Like I couldn't sit down and I wouldn't be able to tell my kids going to ask about these times, and I wouldn't be able to say like, I was involved, I was out there and finding our own way to be involved. And my thing is, it's just tragic, and I just don't understand it. I have very strong views against it. It's no secret we're being profiled, and we just got to end this phobia somehow of this hatred towards our people, and not just black people, but Muslims and just poor people, period. Like, it's out of hand, and Freddie Gray's mom shouldn't have to be without her son. This could have been avoided. And the thing that Baltimore that made me sick the most is when I seen those pictures of those I almost said pigs. Oh, I did. When I seen those pictures of those pigs who killed this brother, I seen people that look like us, and I said, man, like y'all went home at night knowing that y'all played a hand of that, and that hurts, man. So I just, I don't wish jail on nobody, but it's a time where we have to be worth more, where somebody's got to be held accountable. And to the people that always try to mention black on black crime when we do march and stuff like that, just know that if me and Interstate Snake or Ro Nitty or Young King or Mossberg or you or Tech Sosa go out right now and hurt somebody that look like us, we're going to go to jail for forever.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if Officer Chitwood does something to any of us, we are sure they're never going to be held accountable, and that's just not the way it is. But we got an outdated justice system, and you got to remember, man, a lot of these laws was written by slave masters, man. Like we keep, America love style, and it's like we gotta work on the love, man. I want to preach love in the face of hate. You know what's going on out here in the world right now, but love to Freddie Gray, love to Eric Gardner. Love to my little brother, Leon Ford, who's out in Pittsburgh, who was paralyzed by the police, man. He, his story don't get talked about that much because he didn't die, but he survived it. And now this brother's in a wheelchair and can't play with his son in certain ways, and he's still fighting for it. So I want to send my love to him and just say, you know what I mean? Like, they say all police ain't bad, but my thing is, why don't the so-called good police ever speak out about these guys? Because if it was a rapper going around doing some pedophile stuff or something, I'm going to speak out about him. I'm not going to say all rappers is cool. No, we're going to talk about that creep. So they need to come out and talk about these people, man. Stop hurting our people, man. And let's everybody try loving each other.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I mean, you have been doing this for a minute. Right. You said you got a lot of money in Baltimore. You brought to Baltimore. I remember you coming to a spot I'm talking about in the pits
Yeah,
You may not remember.
Baltimore, almost all the spots in Baltimore.
I wasn't the DJ Akademiks I am now then.
Right.
But Club Taste, Brooklyn is a little suburb right outside of Baltimore, South Baltimore. You come down there.
Right.
And you in there. So, I mean, I've seen you. So, I mean...
Jewelry on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Love. Baltimore hitters with me. Philly.
Yeah, it was love. It was love. Yeah, it was definitely love.
Shout to all my Baltimore bros, man. Bomb first, everybody over there, man.
And being the fact that you've been doing it so long, I mean, why doesn't Tone Trump, you feel as though, get his just due?
I'm on 95.5 with DJ Akademiks. I'm in the best movie of the year. You know, I'm in a relationship with one of the most beautiful women on earth. I think I'm getting my just due. I eat what I want. I travel. I'm with Ronetti. I'm with Mossberg. I'm with Snake. I'm with Sosa. Like, I'm blessed, man. You gotta accept your blessings. Sometimes we get so caught chasing that next. Jay-Z could not feel like he get his just due. You know what I mean? Madonna could feel that way. You know what I mean? I'm a legend. I'm a kid from 54th Street, and I'm on the radio right now in D.C. I made it, man. Obama somewhere like around the corner. I made it, man.
Actually, he's exactly around the corner. It's like you look out this window, you can see the Capitol.
There's people from my block that never left my block.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you got to sit back. And my Lord says, if you're grateful, I'll give you more. So people ask me stuff like that. You know what I mean? My story is still being told. This time next year, we're going to be talking about my new movie, Against All Odds, where I got a 45-page script and I got action scenes. Might even got a few love scenes. I'm a sex symbol now, but that's something else. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you a rival with Michael B. Jordan in the movie, it's a lot of women that love Michael B. Jordan.
So you're trying to bring light skin back, is what you're saying?
We back.
No, I don't
you
think
just
so,
said
bro.
Obama was around the corner. What is he? Like, you gotta give us Obama. You gotta give us the press. You gotta give us the press. We back, man.
You was in the movie Rocky, right?
Right.
So you know Adrian, right?
Right.
You can't win. You know the phrase. You know the quote.
We got people that do take us. You know, certain of my light skinned brothers and sisters who take us back every 10 years and do something stupid. But right now we kind of wavy, man.
Man, let's talk about this project, Tony. You got out there.
Yo, man, Tony, man. I just want to salute the fans first because I did all the marketing myself and everything. And for us, you know, my record Power got a little notice from Billboard and, you know, emerging artists. You know what I mean? A record with T. Dot. Dope artist from out of Jersey who in LA right now working with Timberland. The Gotta Get It record, which we gonna be blasting off in the club, and you know tonight on your show. And you know we just working so hard. I named the project Tony. My government name is Tony. So I felt like with this project, I wanted to give him me on my mindset at that time. At that time, I felt like I was in a happy space. I was having fun. I'm in love. I'm loving life. I'm traveling. So I just wanted to make some fun, turn up music and some motivational music for the hustlers. Wake up, pray, and get to it every day. Be better than you was the day before. And the people relating to it. And that's what it's about. We don't worry about the unreal. We worry about the real. And every day, people from all over the world hit me and say, yo, this is the song I'm listening to right now. Yo, this is the song. This song got me through this and this. And it's unreal, man. It's legendary. Shout to Smitty Boy, my producer who did the whole CD. He just got 3 placements on Boozy new project. Everybody around me is just elevating and winning in some way. And I help broker that. You know, my man 15. So we just working. And now I'm working on a new project, No Heart, No Money, because I just want, my goal this year is to drop a project like every month. Something every month.
Like a project?
Like a project, an EP this month, No Heart, No Money. Next month, maybe a mixtape. The month after that, you know, a compilation with my artist. The month after that, a short film. The next month, another EP. Like, we gonna drop something every year. We got the, I call myself the greatest hustler alive.
It's a lot of work, bro.
That's what it's all about work. It's about putting on work and looking good while you're doing it. So that's what we gonna do.
Sex symbol, right?
I'm young, I'm pretty, I'm in the best shape of my life. Shout out to my haircut. I wish they could see me. DC, I'm here. I'm looking good, DC. I would not lie to y'all. The camera is on. The sister is filming me right now. I don't know if that's a 5D or a 7D, but this hairline got it looking like the red cam right now. I'm in this joint. That Chink the barber thing, Chink fade. We in the building.
Man, so getting back to, Philly. Have you ever boxed?
Absolutely. I grew up boxing. My mother, I was falling so in love with it. My mother got a little scared and was like, I gotta take, you know, my uncles was like, no, he got some talent. But my mom was seeing something in my eyes like, y'all got my baby in here just all day fighting and swinging. So she kind of chilled me out because I honestly feel like I could have been a professional boxer. Mm-hmm. And speaking of boxing, I'm actually in March. I'm going to be the celebrity referee for the biggest internet fight ever. If y'all know about, Tyrone, the viral superstar.
Yes, I've heard that name.
The guy chasing everybody's wives. He's going to be fighting Big Brody, his internet rival, March 4th in Philly, and I'm the celebrity referee. And
everybody gonna want to see him get taken
oh, that's going to be crazy.
They love to hate him right now.
Right, and I'm the celebrity referee. You know what I mean? I went in on everything.
So you letting it go?
It's going down.
You letting everything go?
It's going down. They better not. I got my own sneaker coming out with bungee, so I'm gonna have my sneakers on in the ring. So long as they don't step on my sneakers, everything cool.
No standing eight counts. No. Belt saving you.
This is a war. This is gonna be. You know how when Martin fought Tommy Hearns, that was supposed to be a celebrity match.
No more.
Right. I'm letting it. I'm letting over. I definitely want to bring you down to there one day. I really got to bring you to Philly. We're home with a lot of great DJs, and you one of the greatest DJs in the DMV. You got.
I have some relationships in Philly. I'll be in Philly. I've been there. I love Philly. I mean, like I said, it's a Baltimore Philly thing. We have love for y'all, and it goes right back.
We family, like you said. You seen me in one of the hood spots. I've been up, El Dorados. People don't know. Real Baltimore.
That's the gritty.
Right. East side and west side.
They said the Players Club. You want the chicks with cigarette burns and stab wounds and those.
Yo, you not lying. They got mad at me for I said something like that. They was mad at me, but shout out to everybody there. The owner was like, "Hey, man, don't come off like that, man."
But they know what it is, man. So I mean, what's next? I mean, besides, you got the movies. I mean, what's your goal? I know you want the $30 million.
$30 million.
What's your 6-month plan?
My 6-month plan is just to elevate. In the next 6 months, I definitely want to put out 2 music projects, have the film project out by then, and just be better overall. Be a better man, be a better father, be a better friend, be a better Muslim. Don't know if I can get any more good looking. I don't know. I just don't know. But
you could get dark skin. That would help.
You
get a tan. That would help.
Well, I'm about to go to the islands in a little bit, so I'm making a slight tan. I'm about to go on my first vacation.
You're going to need a little more than slight. You're going to have to come over to the dark side. You got to go to the dark side, man. If you want that Lance Ross, that Akademiks, that wave, you need to come over to the dark side.
I don't know. Agree when I had that classic line when I told Tessa, stop while you acting all light skinned. That line alone just are stopping up, man. You won't see the night. You won't see the night, man.
We definitely turn up tonight.
That's
man. But also, man, I gotta tell you, because I listen to Tony too as well.
Appreciate that. Also,
you got a lot of like Church of the Streets similar to Jesus, and I felt like that would be everybody probably assumed that would be like the best fit.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that go wrong? What happened?
Everybody say that you put the greatest hustler alive. I signed the deal with the greatest trapper alive. But I feel like I said, everything is the cut of a law. I feel like at the time that I signed to Jeezy, everything is 50-50. I didn't never want to be the artist who leaves. I didn't ever want to be the young artist who leaves the multi-platinum Grammy artist and then diss him and all of that. Mm-hmm. Young Jeezy showed me love. Young Jeezy got on my record Afghan before, which was big in DC too. He got on it before I even signed to him. Jeezy don't do records with a lot of people. If you think about all the artists that certain people, everybody got a feature with him. You got a couple dollars, you get a feature with him. He never charged me. He did the verse for me, man. It helped change my life. When I got down with Corporate Thug Entertainment, there's a lot of things that I was told that was going to happen and never happened. It might have been things they wanted me to do that I probably didn't do. I don't know all the way, but all I know is I thank God at that time. Maybe I wasn't supposed for that to work. Maybe this was my way of God showing me you're not supposed to be signed to nobody. You're a boss. Go be a boss. So I always whenever I'm asked about Snow, I always want to just salute him. And I'm not meant to be under a Young Jeezy pause. I'm meant to compete and get money with a Young Jeezy, partner with him on some business. I feel like as great as he is at what he do, when it comes to hustling, I'm unmatched. So I'm go. So when they saying, oh, wait for this day, we're gonna do this in August, and then we're gonna do that, ain't how I'm meant to be set up. So I need to go run my own company. But it's CTE for life. I'll never get my tattoo covered. That's a part of my career I'm proud of. I grew up on Young Jeezy, so for him to even want to get money with me, do music with me, travel the world with me, I ate at great restaurants with him. I got in the biggest studios. I got to work with some of the biggest artists because of him. Being in the studio with Jeezy and Ryan Leslie. You know what I'm saying? And these are opportunities.
He was a great producer.
Oh, amazing. And I got a chance to engineer. Exactly. I watched him. We did a record, and he goes, we got so many records that never even came up. You know what I'm saying? But it was a great experience altogether. I wish certain things was done, but matter of fact, I don't even want to say I wish because we don't wish, we pray. So I'm almost glad that things didn't work out the way it was because I ain't meant to be under nobody else. I'm meant to be know, no disrespect, but to be a Jeezy or bigger than a Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? I think I wanted more. Maybe I might got more people I gotta feed the young. So I need to be bossed up. You know what I mean? But salute the young always, man. The whole everybody else over there, not just the rappers, with the whole team. That's a real family situation. And even everybody else that left, because I'm one of them dudes. I'm solid. So you know, I got love for Gangsta Gibbs. You know what I mean? I got love for everybody over there. 1-5. You know what I mean? Wank everybody. So salute to that whole situation. But I'm meant to be bossed up, man. That's what I'm supposed to do. So imagine that. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like mostly everybody he was introducing me to already knew who I was. You know, when I signed to Jeezy, I was already living in the loft downtown Philadelphia. He didn't come get me and clean me up. You know what I mean? I was living in one of the best places you could live in my town. When he signed me, I was running around 3-4 paid gigs a week. When he signed me, Funk Flex was already playing Afghan on the biggest urban station in the world. So it's not like I wasn't like the, you know, I ain't Mike Jones. It wasn't back then. I was always live. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always the wave. So, you know, he definitely helped out a lot, and I feel like, you know, he probably learned a lot from me too. Because being around me, you bound to learn something. I'm an elite hustler and a great mind, so I think we learned, and I'm forever grateful. You know what I mean? Shout out to Snow.
So one last plug. What can you tell me about this one project, Tony? And we're gonna blast off.
What I want y'all to know, man, we on New Music Monday. First of all, I want to thank DJ Akademiks, the biggest DJ in this area. You know, he next up on the East Coast. So DC, y'all need to support him. Be More. He's still from Be More. So y'all need to support him. And y'all need to support this Tony project. Go to iTunes, search Tone Trump Tony, anywhere music sold online. If you're one of the people who crazy enough not to have an iPhone, go get it on Google Play. Y'all can get it there too. It's everywhere music is streamed. And like I said, it's authentic. You know, I took pride in this project. There's no lies. Anything I say that is cool is true. Bad is true. Good is true. Disrespectful is true. Respectful, whatever, is all true. It's an honest project, self-titled, and I'm proud of it, man. Go download that now, man, and give me some feedback on social media. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I already got a lot of love in this area for this project, and I know now with you letting me use this big platform, it's going to be even more love. So, you know.
What's your favorite record on it?
My favorite record is probably Gotta Get It, which we're going to play tonight. Gotta Get It is dope. I wrote that 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? I was up with my lady drinking hot tea. It was a dope vibe. She was talking crazy, and I just was like, you know what I mean? I literally like rapped the hook. Like it was like my baby mama tripping. She said I'm acting different. I said I'm focused, baby. She said go show him, baby. So I wanted to make it so many times with the black relationships, they make it seem like the black woman is like nagging. I wanted to show my woman saying
it's
like,
pushing. Yeah,
like go get it. I got it. They want to get it. I gotta get it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So shout out to my lady for invoking that emotion, and that record is really, really, you gonna see what they do in the club and everything. Like first time people hear it, when the beat drop, everything, and every real couple can relate to it, like, because that's what it's about. It's about we try and make that cool, like pushing, man. Like when we do, like when I do my videos for this new campaign, we want to show the woman from our culture in a beautiful light. You know what I'm saying? I got so many big plans with my films, independent films, and music videos now to show our women in a different light. Because it's corny what we all been doing. I've been guilty of it too. So we going, instead of me talking about it and criticizing and sounding like I'm hating, I'm just gonna show them another way to showcase our women in a beautiful light because they deserve it.
All right, what would be the most personal record?
The most personal record would probably be on Tony. They all so personal, man, because it's different moments and I talk about different things. But I feel like my passion on Power, because on Power, you know, I was like talking to my supporters, I was talking to my haters, you know what I'm saying? I was answering questions, I say I still mess with Jeezy, still mess with 1-5. Being pretty nitty like Jigga and Tata. I'm showing you what my mind state at. Like I'm talking into fruition. You know what I'm saying? So that's a real personal record for me right there. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm about. I'm about power. I'm about domination. I'm about winning and wanting for my brother what I want for myself. I want to see everybody win. You know what I'm saying?
I bet. And I'll tell you what, if you can put together one record, 2 features, who would those guys be? Or females?
2 features right now. If I could put together one record, I've worked with so many great artists that I would say.
And this is that record. Like this is one of probably you want to put together the best record that you probably ever put together, and a piece of work to just knock everything out the park.
Tone Trump featuring Jay-Z and Mary J. Blige. Produced by Smitty Boy, because I'm real, so I'm gonna still have my same producer. Because with me and them on a record, we could have my 1-year-old could produce the beat, and we gonna still sell 5 million. So I'm gonna go with the guy who supported me from the start, and I'm gonna go with with Jay-Z, who I respect so much as a businessman and as an artist. and Mary J. Blige.
Right, he's gonna take him to church.
Come on.
We're gonna speak this into existence. Title that track. Let's title that track right now.
We gonna call that track. We gonna call that Trump Life.
Trump Life.
Trump Life featuring Hove. Mary. Hey yo, listen, man, it's your boy Tone Trumpet right now. My new single, #1 record in the country. DJ Akademiks, you played it first. Trump Life featuring my big bro Jay-Z.
And I'm telling you
and
right now,
my godmother Mary J. Blige.
if I ain't the first person to get the record, it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna be up in West Philly.
And I'm gonna have Snake on the remix, Bird on the remix. Then he gonna talk on the intro. Tex Sosa, we all look. Bees, look. We gonna show love, man. I got the whole verse now. We out of here. I got the whole verse.
Tone Trump, Impact TV, myself, DJ Akademiks, man.
You kick Tone Trump, DJ Akademiks. It's bigger than life right here, man. Love, bro. Winners respect winners, man. Philly, be more DC. You know what it is. If they ain't hating, you ain't winning. Let's win.
There it is.